Chapter 12. Whoso loveth instruction loveth knowledge, but he that hateth reproof is foolish. A good man favoreth favor from the Lord, obtaineth favor from the Lord, but a man of wicked devices shall be condemned. So a man shall not be established by wickedness, but the root of the righteous shall not be moved. Virtuous woman is the crown of her husband. Maketh ashamed is as rottenness in his bones. The thoughts of the righteous are peace. The counsels of the wicked are deceit. The words of the wicked are to lie and wait for blood. The mouth of the upright shall deliver them. The wicked are overthrown and are not, but the house of the righteous shall stand. Man shall be commended according to his wisdom, but he that is of a perverse heart shall be despised. He that is despised and hath a servant is better than he that honoureth himself and lacketh. A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. He that tilleth his hand shall be satisfied with his bread. He that falleth vain persons is void of understanding. The wicked desireth not the wicked man, but the root of the righteous yieldeth fruit. The wicked is snared by the transgression of his lips, but the just shall come out of trouble. Oh. Man shall be satisfied with fruit good by his fruit, the fruit of his mouth, and by the recompense of a man's hands shall be rendered unto him. The way of the fool is right in his own eyes. But he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. A fool's wrath is presently known, but a prudent man cometh perverse. He that speaketh truth showeth forth righteousness, but a false witness deceits. There is that speaketh like the piercings of the sword. The tongue of the wise is health. The lip of truth shall be established forever, but a lying tongue is but for a moment. Deceit is the heart of them that imagine evil, but to the counselors the peace is the way. There shall no evil to the just, but the wicked shall be filled with mischief. Thine lips are abomination to the Lord, and they that deal truly and his delight. Prudent man concealeth knowledge, but the heart of fools proclaimeth foolishness. The hand of the diligent shall bear rule, but the slothful shall be under tribute. Heaviness is of heart, of man maketh stoop, but a good word maketh it glad. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth. The slothful man roasteth not that which he took in hunting. The substance of a diligent man is precious. In the way of righteousness is life, and in the
Hey
pathway
guys, it's the editor here.
thereof there is no
I
death.
While I'm sleeping here, I could tell you about my new introduction, and I made a new post, so go check that out. Did you guys like the new introduction? Oh, looks like I'm waking up. Bye.
Chapter 13. Hold on. A wise son beareth his father's instructions, but a scorner heareth not rebuke. A man shall eat good by the fruit of his mouth, but the soul of the transgressors shall eat violence. He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life, but he that openeth wide his lips shall have destruction. The soul of the sluggard desireth, and hath nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made fat. A righteous man hateth lying, but a wicked man is loathsome, and cometh to shame. Righteousness keepeth him that is upright in the way, but wickedness of the sinner. There is that maketh himself, he that maketh himself rich, yet hath nothing. There is that maketh himself poor, yet hath great riches. Ew, what I miss? Anyways, the light of the righteous rejoice, but the lamp of the wicked shall be put out. Only by pride cometh contention, but with the well advised is wisdom. Wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished, but he that gathereth by labor shall increase. Hope deferred maketh the heart sick, but when a desire cometh, it is a tree of life. Whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed, Ugh. But he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded. The law of the wise is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death. Good understanding giveth favor, the ways of transgressions is hard. But a fool layeth open his folly. You are very blessed if you watch this till the end. Soul is very important. I wouldn't be doing this for nothing if you guys watched it till the end. You're asleep at this point, aren't you? Hmm. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. Evil pursueth sinners, but to the righteous good shall be repaid. A good man leaveth an inheritance to his child's children, and the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just. Much food is in the tillage of the poor, and there is that is destroyed for consequences. I really hope you guys are getting something from this. I'm not just doing this for nothing. Thank you all. because my subscribers seem to be the only ones watching these videos. Loyal subscribers. Blessed are you guys. If we get to 30, then I'll do it. I'll sit all the way through Ecclesiastes. 30 subscribers. Otherwise, I'll just rate Ecclesiastes. 20 subscribers. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. Evil pursueth sinners, to the righteous good shall be repaid. A good man leaveth inheritance to his children's children, and the wealth of the sinner is laid up with the just. Much food is in the tillage of the poor, but there is that is destroyed for want of treasure. He that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him chasteneth him betimes. The righteous eateth to the satisfying soul. But the belly of the wicked shall want. Oh. Oh, the computer is split in half. I guess I can't. I accidentally split the computer in half. Oh well. I'm just kidding. Obviously. I'm on. Chapter 14. Every wise woman buildeth her house with her hands. He that walketh in their uprightness feareth the Lord, but he that is perverse in his ways despise him. The mouth of the foolish is broad of pride. The lips of the wise shall preserve it. Where no oxen are, the crib is clean, but much increases by the strength of the ox. A faithful witness will not lie, but a faithful witness utter lies. A sore scorner seeketh wisdom, and findeth it not. But knowledge is easy unto him that understandeth. I just want to mix it up. Go from the presence of the foolishness. When thou perceivest not him thus, lips of knowledge, the wisdom of the house of the wicked shall be overthrown, but the tabernacle got a hair in it. Oh, itchy forehead. Now waste roll. Mm. Even in laughter, the heart is solemn. The end of that mirth is heaviness. The backslider in heart shall be filled with his own ways, and a good man shall be satisfied from himself. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well. A wise man feareth and departeth from evil, but the fool rageth. That's a perfectly normal herb. No stomach acid coming up. I'm just joking. I have a fever. That's praise the Lord for a fever and stomach flu. Ugh. Wise man feareth and departeth from evil, but the fool rageth and is contempt. Oh, my lips are numb. Ugh. Not thirsty yet. Praise the Lord. The simple inherit folly, and the prudent the found knowledge. The evil bow before the good, and the wicked at the gates of the righteous. The poor is hated even of his holy name. The rich have many friends, but they're fake friends. They're just friends for their money. He that despiseth his neighbor sinneth, but he that has mercy on the poor, happy is he. Err that device. Do not err that device, okay? Oh, evil device of evil. Let mercy and truth shall be to them that devise good. Wait, it's devised. Plotting or kniving or forming, I guess. In no labor there is profit, but the talk of the lips tendeth only to gain. And the crown of the wise, so riches, but the foolishness of fools is folly. The three F's: foolishness, fools, folly. The three F's of foolishness. A true witness to deliver souls, but a deceitful witness speaketh lies. And the fear of the Lord is strong confidence. And his children shall have a place of refuge. Mm. The fear of the Lord is the fountain of life. To depart from the snares of death. The multitude of people in the king's honor, but in the want of peoples in the destruction. Hour and 30 minutes in. Except it's good, I have data this time. I mean, Wi-Fi, not data. How dare you burn out my data? Oh no, it's a sneeze. Ugh, ugh. Nope. False alarm. The wicked is driven away in his wickedness, but the righteous have hope in his death. Wisdom resteth in the heart of whom hath understanding. That which is in the midst of the fools is made known. Righteousness exalteth the nation. But sin is a reproach of any people. The king's favor is towards wise servants, but his wrath is against him that causes shame. A soft answer turneth away. Oh, chapter 16. A soft answer turneth away wrath. The grievous words stir up anger. It's true. Speaks for itself. That's what I like about Proverbs. Because I could just make this video and it'd be practically a sermon. Oh, wait till I get to Ecclesiastes. Just you wait. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. A wholesome tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness therein is a breach of the spirit. A fool despises his father's instruction, but he that regardeth reproof is prudent. The house of the righteous is much treasure, but in the revenues of the wicked is trouble. The lips of the wise disperse knowledge, but the heart of the foolish doeth not so. The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord. I woke you up. Wee-oo, wee-oo. The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination. The way of the wicked is an abomination unto the Lord. But he loveth him that followeth after righteousness. You start to see a pattern with this. Bad, good, bad, good. Good into bad. Parallelism. Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh way, and he that hateth reproof shall die. Hell and destruction oh, are before the Lord, how much more than the hearts of the children of men. A scorner loveth not one that reproveth him, neither will he go unto the wise. A merry heart maketh a cheerful countenance, but by sorrow of the heart the spirit is broken. The heart of him that hath understanding seeketh knowledge, but the mouth of the fools feedeth on foolishness. Oh, the days of the afflicted are evil, but he that is merry heart hath a continual feast. Are you even still awake at this point? But he that is of merry heart hath a continual feast. Better is little with the fear of the Lord than great treasure and trouble therewith. Oh, better is the dinner of birds, where love is, than a stalled ox, and hatred therewith. A wrathful man stirreth up strife, but he that is slow to anger appeaseth strife. The way of the slothful man is a hedge of thorns, but the way of the righteous is paved. A wise son maketh a glad father, but a foolish man despiseth his mother. Folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom, but a man of understanding walketh upright. Without counsel, purposes are disappointed, but in the multitude of counselors they are established. A man hath joy by the answer of his and a word spoken in due season. How good is it? The way of life is above to the wise, that he may depart from hell beneath. The Lord will destroy the house of the proud, but he will establish the border of the widow. The thoughts of the wicked are an abomination of the Lord, but the words of the pure are pleasant words. He that is greedy of gain troubleth his own house, and he that hateth gifts shall live. The, the heart of the righteous studieth to answer. The mouth of the wicked poureth out evil things. You gotta think before you answer. Not spew out random nonsense. So tired. What was I going with that? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? And why are my diapers full? Ah, ah. The Lord got your attention, huh? You're watching this part. The Lord is far from the wicked, but he feareth the prayer of the righteous. The light of the eyes rejoiceth the heart, and the good report maketh the bones fat. The ear that heareth the reproof of life abideth among the wise. He that refuseth instruction despiseth his own soul, but he that heareth reproof getteth understanding. The fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. 15 chapters ago. I will do it for you guys. You didn't hear that, did you? Good. Of the heart, the preparations of the. So it's chapter 16. Heart and man, and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord rateth the spirits. Committeth thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Just keep on waking you up. It's hilarious. Better than an ad, that's for sure. No one likes ads. Everyone that is proud, tell me what if there's ads. It will cut the the wicked shall be cut off. YouTube shall be no more. The wicked shall be. Please don't ban me, YouTube. Oh, like YouTube doesn't watch me videos anyways. Doesn't give a crap. They just support shorts. Low attention span shorts. Anyways, I'm getting off track. Everyone that is proud in heart of abomination to through hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. By mercy and truth iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord men depart from evil. When a man's way please the Lord, even his enemies to be at peace with him. Better is a little with righteousness, great without right. Man's heart deviseth his ways, but the Lord directeth his steps. A divine sentence is in the lips of the king. His mouth transgresses not no judgments. A just weight and balance are the Lord's, all the weights of the bag are his words. It is an abomination to kings to commit wickedness, for his throne is established by righteousness. Righteous lips are the delight of kings, but they love him that speaketh right. The wrath of the king is as messengers of death, but a wise man will pass. Now light of the king countenance is life, and his father favor is in God as water rain. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen silver? The highway of the upright is to depart from evil. He that keepeth his way preserveth his soul. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Watch out. Better is he is better it is to be of an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good, and whosoever trusts in the Lord, happy is he. The wise in heart shall be called prudent, and the sweetness of lips concerneth the learning. Understanding is a wellspring of life unto him that hath it. The instruction of fools is folly. The heart of the wise teacheth his book, and addeth learning to his. Pleasant words are as a honeycomb, sweet to the soul, and health to the bones. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end therefore thereof are the ways of death. Bear with me, guys. We're almost done with the chapter. He that laboureth, laboureth for himself, for his mouth craveth it of him. An ungodly man diggeth up evil, and his lips there as a burning fire. Hmm. The violent man enticeth his neighbor not to the way that leadeth him into the way that is not good. He shutteth his eyes to devise forward things, moving his lips he burneth evil. The hoary head is a crown of glory, if it be found in the way of righteousness. Hoary. It's not talking about negative, like a whore. I don't know what whore means. Why don't you guys go look that up? I'm not doing everything for you. The hoary head is a yeah. He that is slow to anger is better than the might. He that ruleth his spirit, and he that taketh a city. The lot is cast into the whole disposing thereof is of the Lord. Now we're just talking to myself. Don't be weird. Better is a dry chapter 17. Better is a dry morsel and quietness there. The house full of sacrifices with strife. A wise servant shall have rule over his son that causes shame. He shall have part of the inheritance among them both. The finding pot is for silver, and the furnace for gold. The Lord trieth hearts. It's getting cold in here. A wicked Lord giveth heed to false, and a tongue liar giveth ear to a naughty. Whoso mocketh or reproacheth his maker, and he that is glad at the calamity shall not be. Children are the crown of old men, and the glory of children are their fathers. Excellent speech becometh not a fool, much less do fine eyes, lips. Ugh, blinding. There you go. Sorry, guys. Blinding you. Not kind at all. Ah! A gift is as a precious stone in the eyes of him that further turneth. Hope you guys aren't wearing earphones or earbuds about sleeping. It would be kind of hard to sleep with me talking. He that covereth a transgression seeketh love, but he that repeateth another separateth very things. For reproof entereth more unto a wise man than 100 strips of into a fool. An evil man seeketh only rebellion. Therefore, a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. Let a bear robbed of him lips meet a man rather than a fool. That makes no sense. Let a bear robbed of her whelps meet a man rather than a fool in his folly. I don't get the bear part. Somebody comment what it means. Whoso worketh evil for good, evil shall not depart from his house. Beginning of strife is as when one letteth out water, therefore leave off contention, before it be meddled with. He that justifieth the wicked, and he that condemneth the just, he that even they both are abomination to the Lord. Therefore is there a price bond of fool to get wisdom, seeing he hath no heart to it. If friend loveth all at all times, and his brother is born for adversity. I want to get mixed. I know my voice is dull. I get it. He that begetteth a fool doeth it his sorrow, and the father of a fool hath a merry heart doeth God like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. A wicked man taketh a gift out of the bosom to pervert the ways of justice. Wisdom is before him that hath understanding, but the eyes of the fool are in ends. A foolish son is the grief of his father, and bitterness to her that bare him. Also to punish the just is not good, nor to strike princesses for equality. Ye like respecting your elders. He that hath knowledge spareth his words, and a man of understanding excellent spirit. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, he is counted wise, and he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. This is a short chapter. Chapter 18. No, I know. Hallelujah. Through desire of man, having separated himself, seeketh intermingle with all wisdom. Fool hath no delight in understanding, but that his heart may discover it. When the wicked cometh, then cometh into content, and with ignominy, oh, ignominy, ignominy, maybe it's ignorance. Someone say, because I'm not looking up these words. That's your job. If I don't know it, you look it up. The words of a man's mouth are as deep waters, and as the wellspring of wisdom, as the flowing. It is not good to accept the person of the wicked, to overthrow the righteous in judgment. A fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth entereth calleth for strokes. Guys like this better. I can see the page. The rich man's wealth is a street in a strong city, and as a high wall his own conceit. Before destruction, the heart of man is haughty, and before honor is humility. He that answereth a matter before he heareth it, it is folly, folly, and shame unto him. The strength of a man will sustain his infirmity, but a wound its spirit who can bear? The heart of the prudent getteth knowledge, the ear of the wise seeketh knowledge. A man's gift maketh room for him, and bringeth him before great men. He that is first in his own causes seemeth just, but his neighbor cometh and searcheth him. The lot causeth contention. Two seats and parteth between the mighty. The brother offended is harder to be won than a strong city, and their contentions are like bars of a castle. A man's belly shall be satisfied with the fruit of his mouth, and with the increase of his lips shall be. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they have love, and love it shall eat the fruit. Whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing, and attaineth favor of the Lord. The poor useth entreaties, but the rich answereth roughly. A man that hath friends must shew himself friendly, and there is a friend sticketh closer. Another reference to Jesus, because he sticketh closer than a brother. Chapter 19. Better is the poor that walketh in the integrity, than he that is perverse in his lips, and is a fool. Also that the soul be without knowledge, and is not read. This is totally not a mess. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall not escape. Many will entreat the father favor of the prince, and every man friends to him that giveth gifts. All the brethren of the poor do hate him. How much more do his friends go far from him? He pursueth them with words, yet they are wanting to him. He that getteth wisdom loveth his own soul. He that keepeth understanding shall find good. My butt hurts. Ow. A false witness shall not be punished, and he that speaketh lies shall perish. The light is not seen like a fool. I cannot read this. The spirit of man will sustain his infirmity, but a wounded spirit who can bear? The heart of the prudent getteth knowledge, the ear of the wise seeketh knowledge. Wise gift bringeth room for him, and bringeth him before great men. He that is first in his own cause seemeth just, but is cometh and searcheth him. The lot causeth contention to cease, and parteth between the mighty. Well, a brother offended is harder to be won than a strong speech. Already read that. False witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall perish. The light is not seemly, sure fool which less concerned. Servant to rule over princess. The discretion of man. The what? Be first his anger, and in his glory to pass over transgression. The king's wrath is as the roaring on the lion, but his favor is as the dew upon the fields. A foolish son is the calamity of his father, and the contention of a wife or continual conflict. House and riches are the inheritance of fathers, and a prudent wife is from the Lord. Slothfulness casteth into the deep sleep, and an idle soul shall suffer hunger. He that keepeth the commandment keepeth his own concern, but he that despiseth his ways shall die. He that hath pity upon the poor, lending unto the Lord, and that which he hath given he will pay him again. Chasten thy son while there is hope, and let not thy soul spare for his coming. A man of great wrath shall suffer punishment, and if thou deliver him, that thou must do it again. Hear counsel, and receive instruction, that thou mayest be wise in thy latter end. There are many devices in a man's heart, nevertheless the counsel of the Lord that shall stand. The desire of a man in his kindness, and the poor man is better than a fire. The fear of the Lord tendeth to life, and he that hath it shall abide satisfied, and shall not be visited with evil. Slothful man hideth his hands in his bosom, and will not so much as breathe it to his mouth again. Smite a scorner, and the simple will beware. And reprove one that hath understanding. He will understand knowledge. He that waits his father, and casteth away his father, is a son that causes shame, and bringeth reproach.